He stole my phone. I got it back, then I decided to hide and destroy his months of artwork. So this happened when I was a senior in high school, back when iPod Touches were basically smartphones. I had this beat-up iPod that I used for everything: texting, music, games, the whole deal. I was in this 2D art class with like 5 other kids. We all sat at the same table every day. There was this guy Tyler who was always showing off his artwork, acting like he was the next Picasso or whatever. One day after class, I'm getting ready to catch the bus and I reach for my iPod. It's gone. I check my backpack, my pockets, under my desk, nothing. Now here's the thing about my home life. My parents were not the understanding type. Losing stuff meant getting in serious trouble, like really serious trouble. Even though I was 17, I was still terrified of telling them I lost something expensive. So I did what I always did. I hid it and tried to fix it myself. For 2 weeks, I went into full panic mode. I asked the school to check security cameras. I tore apart my locker every single day. I even posted on Facebook asking if anyone had seen it. Finally, I found some sketchy guy on Craigslist selling an iPod Touch for $100. I had to borrow money from my cousin and get a friend to drive me 30 miles to some Walmart parking lot to buy it. The thing reeked of cigarette smoke so bad I could barely hold it, but I had no choice. A few days later, I'm back in art class, trying to pretend everything's normal with my gross replacement iPod. That's when I see Tyler get up from his seat to grab some paintbrushes, and sitting right there where he was working is my iPod, my actual iPod with the little sticker I put on the back. I wait until the bell rings, then I walk over and just take it. Tyler comes back and starts looking around all confused, but I'm already out the door. I was absolutely furious. This guy had the nerve to steal my phone and then bring it to class every day like nothing happened. The next day, I confront him about it. He gives me this lame excuse about how he bought it from someone else and had no idea it was mine. That's when I decided he needed to learn a lesson. I went through my iPod and found all these photos he'd taken, selfies, pictures of his friends, but most importantly, pictures of his art project, this massive painting he'd been working on for months. Our art classroom connected to the photography room through this little storage area. I knew that place like the back of my hand because I took photography too. During my next photo class, I snuck into the 2D room and found where we kept our big projects. They were stored in these vertical slots, organized by table. I found Tyler's painting and hid it in the storage room, way back behind some old supplies where nobody would look. For the next week, Tyler was going crazy looking for his artwork. He pulled out every single project, checking behind everything. Our teacher made announcements asking if anyone had seen it. The whole time, Tyler kept asking people if they knew what happened. He even asked me directly if I took it. I looked him straight in the eye and said, "Why would I do that?" He got more and more desperate as the deadline approached. The teacher finally told him he'd have to start over completely. I watched him restart his project, but you could tell his heart wasn't in it. He looked defeated. The last week of school, I went back to the storage room and found his original painting. It was this really detailed landscape that probably took him months to finish. I ripped it into pieces and left the scraps where someone would eventually find them. Tyler never found out it was me, but I didn't care. He learned that stealing has consequences. Maybe next time he'll think twice before taking something that isn't his.